4 or 5 years ago. But COVID's over, and you got to take them cameras down before you get penalized. Now you know. Nobody likes to hear it, but I'm the guy that tells you before the guy that shows up with the bill. What time I mean? Oh, sorry. Across the country from you. I'm over here. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Thanks for the follows. I'm just walking and looking for this this place I'm supposed to be going to. Let me go on my maps. I gotta look real quick, see how close I am. Give me a minute. Okay, so I should be there in about 3 to 5 minutes, I'd say. But I'll tell you what, this road that I'm on, I've been on this road so many times, but I'm used to driving it. I'm used to being in the car and not being on the street. I didn't recognize where I was.
Driven in like years, literally years.
Over here. They got the laundromat, the 7-Eleven that we use, and I didn't even realize where I was till now. But I am getting a chance to move a little more slowly, you know, in this area and scope out the businesses as I'm walking by. So I'm really happy to be seeing organic. I mean, they literally got organic in bold lettering. I'm excited for that. I don't have time to go in there just yet, but I will circle back at some point.
The Daisy versus calling. Dude, I wish that I could do anything other than fucking James lately. If there's, I hope there's time today. There should be time today.
And it's time to get back to having fun.
I'll make sure that there's time today, like a Daisy.
But go back to having fun. Because it's about time. Literally.
James has been annoying me. I kind of want to ring his neck.
What are you making for dinner? Oh, I don't know yet. I'm going to meet up with her at this market. And we're going to go through everything they got. And we're going to pick out what we want. And then we're going to go back to the house and make a nice meal. Then I'm going to get a nice massage. And then I am hopefully going to sleep all the way into tomorrow. You got it. All right. And I'll tell you, I am so blessed and so thankful to have the favor of the decision makers in the Hollywood area and in Los Angeles. Because, and when I say decision makers, I'm not naming any particular names. If you're someone that doesn't want to say you're associated with me, I get that. If you're someone that, you know, is happy to be, you know, if you're glad to be associated with me, then good.
Social workers.
But, you know, for those who are looking out for me, I can see it because I've seen situations that I could have ended up.
He thinks ring cameras are illegal.
And I'm thankful to not have been taken advantage of. So I just want to say, I just want to take a pause there real quick and say thank you to my guardian angels out there, wherever you're at, whoever you are. Thank you for keeping me safe on these streets. And thank you for respecting my privacy and my boundaries. And also granting me the ability and the opportunity to build my life here my way.
That's why I don't come on camera anymore. Blame James. If you ever want to see me on camera again, or if you're mad,
like
just
I said,
blame
from
James.
time to time I see situations that could have gone differently, and I'm never going to lose that gratitude. I'm never going to lose that level of gratitude because I know what it's like for things not to go my way. And so now, having things going my way pretty much all the time, I do my best to show my gratitude and also to help people to be able to live the way they want to live too, in whatever ways I'm able to provide my assistance in that direction. Thanks for the hearts. To tell you, I got all this. Am I here? This can't be it. What is this? Hospital? No. Oh. I should almost be there. I'm not sure yet, but I should be there pretty soon. And I'll tell you, if you want people's favor, even when you make mistakes, just say thank you. Say please. Say thank you. Say the things that most people don't say, and it goes a long way. Like, especially around here. Like in Hollywood, who the heck says please? Who the heck says thank you? Who the heck says, has manners or holds the door open. Most people don't. So when you do, it resounds with the people that appreciate that sort of behavior, And you might not be popular with some people, but I'd rather be popular with the people making the decisions. That's just me, And if you're someone that doesn't appreciate that sort of behavior and you're a decision maker, well, I'm doing my best and I'm, being myself. And I hope that's enough for you to at least tolerate me, All right. Almost there. I am passing a parking lot full of vehicles, one of which I will probably end up purchasing at some point in time. And I'm so excited to get a car. I got my license. I'll have a car soon. And I'm very, very, very excited. Very excited. I have not been on the road in years because I've literally been that busy in my life that I haven't had time to even drive recreationally. But within the next year or two, I will get to purchase a vehicle. And, well, I hate to say it, but it's going to end up having to be a blue Honda Civic. I don't have a choice. That's on orders. So I'm going to have to drive a blue Honda Civic coupe sports sedan. And I think essentially it's just God's sense of humor trying to, remind me that I'm not the one in control. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Give me 1 minute here. Okay, I went too far. I had to turn around. I went too far. But I got a chance to think about the future for a minute. I'm very happy about that. But that's what I need to get. I need to get a blue Honda Civic sports sedan, and I'll be buying it within the next 2 years, probably on this street right here, as long as there's one available. So, yeah. All right, I'll be here. Unless there's a whole bunch of people willing to buy one of those, so I don't have to. That'd be nice. I like it. It's a nice car. I just, I don't know, it's really my speed, I tell you, I've learned so much that I didn't know previously about, yeah, I know, society in the past 2 years. All right, I've learned so much, and I'm very excited. Am I gonna buy a new one? Yeah, probably. I'll be truthful with you. I do a lot of used stuff, and I'm ready for something that's new, that belongs to me, that never belonged to anyone else. It's my turn to have something new. So when I do get a car, I'm probably gonna get a brand new one. As long as I'm in the apartment that I want to be in, then I'll get one. But if not, then I might get a used one. We'll see what happens. But, I'd say my main thing is getting the kind of apartment that I want to get. And I got some pretty fancy tastes, so, we'll see. Yeah, so I went a couple blocks too far. What happened was I saw this guy with a really nice American flag t-shirt. I got all excited. Yeah. I started practically marching. And then before you know it, I'm 5 blocks too far and I had to turn around. And that is why I'm told that I need to chill out and readjust to the civilian sector. I'm like, okay, I'm trying.
Good morning, people.
But I'm doing good.
Does he work? Good. No. James? All right. It's too good for work. He can't. James doesn't work.
Almost there. Yes.
Cadillac Coupe de Ville. What did he say? Did I miss anything?
Something that good? I'm gonna end up casted in, as long as everything works out.
Hey, Robert Lee.
Will be. You ready for this? I'm not talking about it at all. So I'm gonna tell you this. We're gonna leave it there. I am most definitely going to be. Just got my confirmation. Casted in some form of series or movie in the supernatural universe.
What's that?
Go figure.
Does it mean you're going to be a ghost hunter?
I cannot say any more than that. I cannot give you any further information. I cannot explain to you.
He's not getting a car.
Anything that you'd like to know.
Said he's getting a car?
But I will be in the supernatural universe. Maybe I'll just be an extra that gets, shown up, that shows up in the show for like 5 minutes. I don't know. But I'm going to be in the supernatural universe. And I'm very excited.
Oh, the show Supernatural? This?
I hope I get to play a bad guy. Not a villain, but like one of the people that's like evil. Or like a demon or something. Because like in real life,
it's ended.
I'm kind of I would say I'm more of an angel figure in real life. So it'd be nice to flip the script and do something a little risque that isn't normally my vibe, I think that would be fun.
It's over. James, what are you talking about?
But my people have it in the works, and they're so adamant about it that they came all the way across the country to put in the work to make sure that I would get put in it. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to work out. Pretty sure. And I'll tell you what, for where I come from, if they want me to do something, I get to do it. They're very, very, very powerful people back where I come from. And if they want something done or they want things a certain way, they don't care who wants it or who doesn't. They put their foot down, they say, this is what we're doing, and everybody just says yes and goes with it. A lot of people like to stamp their feet and get upset about it, but I'll tell you the truth. I'm one of those people that does, I do what I'm told.
Bullshit.
Because I know what they are capable of.
Someone's lying to him or he's just lying to us.
And that's fine, I don't mind. I don't sweat it because I actually, I'll just follow the rules instead of make a problem. But give me a minute. I got to figure out where I'm at.
One of his fans found his number because he posted it to Facebook. Asked him out on a date. It might be a troll. So he's going to Starbucks and taking her home for sexy time. That's what's on the agenda today?
So it should be right after this block. Have I been in a supernatural movie? No. No, I'm talking about Supernatural, the series.
Yeah, it's over.
It literally just ended recently.
It just ended, so yeah, okay. Why does he think he's gonna... That's the only thing he could be, is like an extra in this. Why is my...
See, I told you guys, everybody has a price, right? To break into the industry, people say, well, you got to take the right offer. I have to say that the Supernatural offer is definitely my price. Sounds good to me. You win. I submit.
I don't think this is gonna work for him.
Guys, if you don't know, Supernatural is one of the most popular TV series that has ever existed in the history of media.
I never heard of it until today.
So, I mean, even just playing an extra.
I don't know James Dean,
something having to do with the Supernatural universe. I mean, that's just like, I'll be a shoo-in for the rest of my life to at least have work. Might not get me anything popular, I don't know. But I will always have work when they give me that work. All right, so I'm here. I had to find my friend here. And
why is his voice like that?
Then, yeah. But they should have, where? They say they got a market here.
He's going too far off the Wi-Fi's.
Maybe it's indoors.
Jesus. Hold on. How do we fix this?
All right, I gotta go. Talk soon.
Oh, he's gone. Cool. Is it cool? Not really. Well, maybe. Let me stop the recording. I don't think we missed too much. I was 6 minutes late to James's live today because for whatever reason my phone didn't wake me up or I didn't hear it. I just didn't hear it. Well, let me see. How many minutes that was? Oh, 26 minutes, really? Okay, now we got like 20. I think we got more that I recorded. That was a short live for James. How long have we been going? 15 minutes. I mean, we're probably gonna get him live again, and he's gonna be like, "Whoever set me up at a ba ba da boo ba da boo ba da ba," you know? Yeah, no, unless it's a Tinder match. Like if the Tinder match, then you know, probably happen. People are also crazy in LA. Maybe that's people are crazy everywhere, but I think James always ends up with some chick somewhere somehow, so I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility. Why is it's a 26-minute video? I thought the airdrop would be like super quick, but it's being kind of slowish. What can we do in the meantime? I mean, like, I don't really like mixing James and Daisy together, but then at the same time, like, when else am I gonna do? What, I'm gonna take this stream down to do another one? Probably not. What is this stream called? James is still in his birthday nonsense. I could just retitle it after and put Daisy in the title too. We could look at Daisy, I guess, while this is airdropping. Airdropping? Wait. Is it because... It's because I don't have Bluetooth on. I should probably not even try to let me airdrop without Bluetooth on. Silly phone. Still gonna take forever though. So yeah, let's I guess we're gonna look at Daisy. Begrudgingly. Let's get our channel up here. Daisy, the Venice Steeler. Let's pull that down too, because this is live. Doing a speech at the skate park. This was 2 hours ago. Lame. She does. There is some this stream was fucking crazy. Daisy the Venice Healers with Olga's new girlfriend. There's just like a bunch of crazy nonsense happening. But we don't have 4 hours. 4 hours and 20 minutes. I guess we'll check out the latest one, the stupid speech. I can probably skip through, and then by the time we're through that, James will be ready again, and then whatchamacallit? We can come back to this. I'll like fire up another stream for Daisy's crazy nonsense.
Who are needing help, which is why I'm here. Now we're gonna do a little bit of meditation and relax.
Why is it not sized right? Oh, because James's fucking Vigo thing is weird.
Hey, Rev. I was gonna ask if he had water. Reverend, do you have any of that water I left you?
Why can I not get this size right?
Hey, Rev. I need you to, when guys come up, you immediately go to them. Don't let them approach me.
We gotta find out.
Because there's gonna be a lot of goddesses here, and a lot of guys are gonna be coming over, so we gotta hold it down.
What are we gonna do? Call security.
I've got some goddesses.
Gavin and Becca!
Yo, Rev, I got some goddesses coming today.
This is really weird with the music in the background. Rev just fucking scream. Are we calling him Rev now? We can't call him Rev. There's too many. Well, there's Shani and Rev's Rev, but there's another Rev too, and then this is gonna confuse me. He's Reverend White. Just calling him Rev now. That's weird. Crossover.
Gonna be VIP.
It's like the music at the end of the movie when you die. Or when the main character dies, or when someone dies, you know what I mean? And everything's a slow motion, but it's just Reverend and Daisy being crazy on a Wednesday. Beach red.
My friend didn't have a blanket last night, and I said, okay, I'm gonna give you one of my blankets. He said, well, are you using it? I said, yes, I am. If one of our friends doesn't have a blanket and is cold, then it impacts the whole tribe. My blanket, get somebody to care about them and give them their blanket. And last night, my friend needed a blanket. I was like, yo.
You got some violent. This music is really dramatic. It's the most dramatic music I've ever heard Daisy play. She's usually playing like fucking step one, look hot, tied in a bow with a cherry on top, or what, you know what I mean? Or fucking I don't know, the My Little Pony soundtrack or whatever the fuck she listens to. There's some Disney movie. What is it? It's about ballet, and she's all angry about it. She's like, why do we need so much violence in movies these days? And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like a Disney movie. There's like this weird, crazy, is it weird? I don't know. This is a website where moms are like, this movie is too violent. So they think Beauty and the Beast is more violent than the whatever movie she was describing. That day, I'm trying to remember the movie. I think it was like Step Up or something. But I think that's like a different movie.
I'm using this blanket. Are you cold? He's like, yeah. I had like, 5 blankets, and I like to have one on my head. And it's like a big black sheet, and it's like big enough to like wrap all over. It was like a fitted black sheet. I was like,
maybe the music was supposed to keep her on track or something, but it's just rambling as usual. So she had 5 blankets, and this guy needed a blanket, and she's doing this speech because of that?
Like, yo, I know this isn't much, but if one of the people in the tribe is cold, then that impacts all of us, and I don't want you to be cold. So would you do me a favor and let me know if this blanket is enough, and if not, I'll see if I got anything else. And if we think like that, if we think that this person...
The movie is Leap. Thank you, Jill. Leap. By the popular movie-making company Disney, I think.
And their suffering directly impacts me. I want person to go across species lines. And for us to consider not only the needs of other humans, but the needs of all of life. Because we spend 90% of our energy and focus fighting each other, and if we just put 10% of our energy into loving, and that means taking care, being of service, loving all.
You could put this at the beginning of an album, like a heavy metal album. Is that because call it heavy metal these days? I don't know. It'd be like this with the cop sirens in the background and stuff, and then you'd be like, and go into some heavy shit.
All of life. Being materialistic because we're deeply in love with everything, not because we think we own it, but because we belong to, because we know we could never own. We share, we're stewards. And then we're superheroes with superpowers, and we belong, and something magical happens. Every morning, with the power of one coffee, we caffeinate thousands of friends. And it's not because we buy more than just one coffee, just like when Jesus fed thousands with one fish, and we do it every day just to make sure it's the only time I ever touch money. And it feels like acid. I'm like, oh, it burns my skin. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm programmed to only touch life-enriching, gradually more elevating entities, and money.
John is one of those? Wow. I didn't know. I did not know.
Replaces trust in the universe. I don't use money, so I know what it replaces. It replaces community and interdependence. And you want to know something? If someone does not want to meet my needs, then I'm delighted to relate to them however they would like, because I have many needs. Some of my needs are just being witnessed. For you to give me empathy, like how amazing is it when someone just listens deeply? We're like, oh, thank you so much. I really needed to do that. Thank you for just giving me the space and not giving me advice or telling me what, like, oh, thank you for just listening to me and then giving me silence and empathy.
But you could just, like, get silence from the universe, like what was happening right now. And you wouldn't really need another person to be here. We don't even need to be here.
And that's...
If airdropping didn't take so long, we wouldn't be here.
It's not a tangible thing that you could sell, but we've learned to commodify that as well. You know, you could call it therapy or psychologist. There's a lot of ways that we replace relationship. So money not only replaces trust in the universe, it replaces relationship, interdependence. It's a painful thing. And not only that, the world, if you look at it, you know, women weren't involved in the creation. So men are very logical. That's why everything's in organized rows and columns. Like, look at our roads and look at our houses and look at our trees that we do, all the same kind, and you got to permit it and you have to label it, and this is our logical mind. So the masculine have been killing and conquering and enslaving and raping, and
Whoa, what the fuck, bro?
That's from trauma, and we need to not punish it, because then we're part of domination, which is the same system, our sympathetic nervous system. So instead of using the same mind, which is like, oh, those bad people, like, now you're doing the same thing as them. No.
Rows and columns and rape. Fucking... it's gonna be... Nothing is taking, like, short time to edit in the studio, in the YouTube studio. I have a copyright thing from 2 days ago that's usually edited out in 2 hours. It's taking, like, forever. So I'm gonna have to edit out this fucking copyright music. It's gonna demonetize for grape. Daisy.
We need a different thing, love, and try it. If you accuse someone of being malicious and you call them malicious, well, now you're being malicious. Or if you say that someone is annoying and they're so annoying, well, now you're being annoying. Everything, and try it. I mean, it goes on. You could try it with anything. I promise you, we could do this all day. Stop it. We all carry the same things. We're all lovable no matter what. So what's the non-controversial elements of conversation? Our feelings, our biofields. We could already feel the energies and motion that are near us. We could feel...
It's getting hot in here. That's the song. That's not being edited out. Why? Why, YouTube? Why?
Someone's vibes. We could feel if someone's high on drugs. We could feel if someone's drunk and they're, instead of being really up, they're like on a depressant. We could tell if someone's really happy and well rested. We could tell if someone's relaxed and zen and ready to receive and kind of melty. We could feel if someone's angry. We could feel people's nervous system. Like, ooh, stay away from that person. We know. And those are the non-controversial elements because we're talking too much. We're coming up with too many programs and rules and laws and our evaluations, which are superfluous. And our thinking, because we're suffering through it all. Try thinking and enjoying it. Because you're in your sympathetic nervous system, so you'll secrete adrenaline and cortisol. That's not delicious. But dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin make your body beautiful on the inside and outside. The cells in your body will swell like a glorious, gorgeous, flawless surprise. You'll get gradually more beautiful and wonderful and amicable because...
You guys like this? You guys like this?
Because your vibes will be high. And our feelings are not just our biofield, the energies that's skin out, skin in. Those are our body sensations, and those are non-controversial, true, delicious, connecting, relational communication elements to superheroes. Don't speak a language of slaves. Your evaluations, what you think, and your strategies are disconnecting from what...
Hey, we got the video airdrop. No more of this. No more of this. I guess, like, let's see if anything else happens. I think we get the gist, though, right?
The LAFD, I think they're kidnapping someone. Report to the boardwalk. I think...
Oh, well, that's a good place to just end up somehow.
They're kidnapping, doing a 5150. Reverend White, Batman, I need you. Yo, check it out. Bat signal's up. Report to the boardwalk. Right at the Venice V Hotel.
Who's getting kidnapped? Could we see?
Super Squad, assemble. Alright, we're gonna go.
We're gonna intercept the 5150. This is what a call to love is, by the way.
Gotta go find out. Oh, first we have to look hot.
We can't do that before looking hot first. Okay, let's just see what happens.
Step 1 is look hot.
I fucking called that shit.
Step 1, look hot. Step 2, be loving and lovable and glorious. I guess we'll just say be loving and lovable. Step 3, hair flip, shoulder. Step 4, or do a high foot.
Yeah, her feet are crazy looking. I guess they look not as bad as before. I don't know.
And a wave.
Maybe, actually, no.
Step 6, love and worship everything. Everything's so lovable.
Yeah, we're gonna cover that. I'll cover that in its own stream. It's like a 4-hour stream. I was just wanting to see something in between while it was airdropping. But it's not supposed to be about Daisy. I guess we could watch the rest of this later too. I could just like put it in another tab, tie it in a bow or whatever. I just ended up at a funny place, ironically. Let's drop this here. So this was, yeah, see, I was 6 minutes late. Because it was like, started 6 minutes ago. That's crazy. Which means he probably was talking like right away. I should probably put it back.
Beautiful day every day in Hollywood, California, and that's the truth. Unless you're a pessimist or someone that doesn't like being alive, Hollywood is one of the best places on earth. Personal opinion. And let me show you Sunset Studios. Check this out. How tall
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be a supernatural.
this building is. Check this out. Oh shit! I almost just went right into a tree. Oh, that would have been actually really funny. Glad it didn't happen though. There aren't many times that I almost fall over, but every now and again I see something that potentially causes me to fall over. Just pass out right in the sun. You know? What's up, Fawns? How are you? I do find it funny though sometimes, right? These dark skinned chicks around here are so good looking. And I'm just like this super white boy. Like I'm about as white as they get. And I'll be flirting with a chick that ain't white. And sometimes around here, especially, they get confused. They're like, "What are you looking at me for? You're white." I'm like, I didn't know that made a difference. No offense, like you're hot. Like, am I not supposed to talk to you because, like, I think you're hot, so I'm gonna talk to you. That's just me.
We've never seen him do that. I don't know. He's got some confidence today.
There's not much more to it. I didn't know there were all these rules, you know? What am I gonna do today? Well, today I am going to go grocery shopping with a friend of mine. I'm gonna make her dinner. She's gonna give me a massage. And I am going to sleep all the way into tomorrow. What are you gonna do? Thank you.
That's the supposed plans of James.
Nova goes lust, and I say jealousy. Babby, welcome to the broadcast. He goes, it's the simplest rule. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you something. This is America. This is the free world. And if I want to lust after a beautiful woman, I'm not only going to do that, but I'm going to take her home and I'm going to fuck the living shit out of her.
Whoa.
And I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you don't like it. You're going to thank me when I dick her down so good that when she shows up at work, she doesn't treat you like a prick. And then maybe you'll be a little more lenient and a little less full of yourself. I'm in one of those moods today. So I'm just like, you guys get the super horny, cursing nonstop, out of this world guy, at least for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, that friend. That sounds nice. Or she'll listen to you. No, thankfully. No. I'm glad that I have what I got professionally, because they're, they have a that's what I gather is their vested interest is, in my resources and my skills. So, just that I bring stuff their way, yeah, I'm really, yeah. Shut the fuck up. Moving on.
The voices in his head, are they good now?
Yeah, so that's fine with me. It's just like, I keep it transparent. There's people that I'm willing to let lie to me, but when they suck at it, I just don't do it. Like, if you can text me and say, okay, so I'll give you an example. I had this chick texting me today, right? And I know it's a chick because the way she's texting me. And I've never heard from her before. I don't know how she got my number. She goes like, we're good for tomorrow, right? I'm like, yeah, where at? And she tells me where at. I'm like, all right, I'll see you there. I don't know who it is. I know that she's looking for me, but I don't know who it is. So I'll meet right up with her. I don't even know what she looks like. I'll meet right up with her and have a date. I'll buy her some Starbucks. Kid you not. So I just set up a date, blind date, with, I suppose, a fan that found my phone number and hit me up. I'm going to meet right up with her. We'll go to Starbucks, and then we'll probably go back to her place to fuck. So it's a good day. Tomorrow's going to be a good day, too. But as far as this one, I'm getting professional massages worth like a ridiculous amount of money. Honestly, just to be hanging out with her so that my resources could go her way. So I don't mind at all. But it's really nice to not have to pay for something that normally costs like $1,200 a session. Like, she gave me that massage yesterday, and like, oh my gosh. I've never been so loose in my life since I was a kid. Since I was like 18 years old, my body was not this flexible.
That's gross, James. James is being gross.
And after just 1 hour and a half session, I'm like actually able to turn my torso without looking like I'm, humping the air, for lack of a better term. So, I'm feeling pretty good. I'll get another one today. And that's like $2,500 worth of professional work. Just, using the, on the resources that I've gained, like the work that I put in is now paying off when I'm meeting people that are willing to make exchanges where it's not just cash for cash or cash for service, but like, for example, service for service, So I don't gotta fuck her because I don't want to, because it's just, I don't vibe with her like that. But she's willing to, friggin' put in the work from her professional background. And then I, throw some of my stuff her way. And it's a nice little exchange, So when you get to my
whatever the fuck that means, what is he throwing his way?
Level, you can
her way?
Do it the way I'm doing it, where you're just like talking about it right online. But be very careful about that so you don't have someone trying to claim that there was like a business transaction when there wasn't. Anyway. All right, let me catch the phone comments. You'll give me like 2 seconds.
Advice from James. Sorry, I've been kind of gapping out. I'm going to pay attention now.
Yeah, no, her and I aren't involved like that. Alright, I'm just going to wait because it's like in the roadway. Привет, как дела? I'm going this way. Let's stay out of the way. Oh. You know when it gets real quiet, so there's like a criminal really close nearby, but you just don't know where they're at? I'm right here. I know it's not you. He's actually up by the park. Stay away from the park. He'll probably try to butt fuck you. He tried to butt fuck me. Didn't work. I might be into it. Well, I was just going to say, he ended up giving me his ass instead. You too, brother. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, today is a do not care day. I'm enjoying it. It might just last to the afternoon, but for now, zero fucks given. I'm very responsible. I act, very proper most of the time. But today, or at least right now, is not one of those times. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going here. Like, I think I should be almost there. Give me like 2 minutes. I gotta go on my maps.
Yeah, okay. Well, we can skip through this. You got lost on fucking Hollywood Boulevard.
I'm back.
I'm back. Okay.
I got right where I'm supposed to be. Very easy directions for today. Keeping everybody fit, keeping everybody healthy. Comes with the territory, all part of the job. God bless America. That's the influence. I'll tell you, if there's any influence I want to have on the general public, it is for you to live a healthier lifestyle. Whatever it takes. If you can live more healthy and be able to move around and start getting back outside, that's what I hope for you. You got to defeat that agoraphobia. If it's medication, it takes medication. But you know what happened?
Maybe he's not on Hollywood Boulevard because he usually doesn't glitch out like this bad. This is twice as it's happened too.
Control to your life. So I challenge you to get out.
Come on. Hold up.
A word of advice. If you're somebody trying to get out of a tough situation, compartmentalize. It's something I learned from some really smart people. Okay? And what that means is indulge. When you can afford to indulge, indulge. Fuck bitches, get money, have fun, and win the game.
That's James' suggestions for life. The agoraphobia. James is like the opposite of agoraphobic. He needs to go outside supposedly, even though he has a home, an apartment, quote unquote.
When you are in dire straits and in a situation where you gotta focus, that is when you gotta stop being greedy, you gotta stop being lustful, you gotta stop being hateful. And I'm serious about that. But in the times when you're getting what you want, stuff is good, as long as you set a budget for yourself, socially and financially, do whatever the hell you want. That's what you're supposed to do. So do it. So like right now, I'm in a state of abundance. I don't have much to worry about. And so I'm just having fun. I'm not in a position. I'm in a position where I got what I need instead of being in a position where I don't. So I'm in a state of mind where I'm going to do what I want because I can afford to do what I want. And then the day's going to come where I want to level up. So I'm going to dial it back and be frugal in every way. And then once I level up, I start doing what I want again. I'm just doing it with people and experiences that are leveled up from where I came from. And I might step back into and dip back into the pot here and there. You keep a couple pots on the stove, right? I might go have fun here and there in different arenas, but I always make sure to challenge myself. And with that said, something I want to make sure to do is when I say conquer the world, I mean like I want to learn as much as there is to learn about the whole world throughout my lifetime, throughout my time on this planet. And I don't want to get complacent in an environment and like like, I like getting to know things, but I'll tell you what, once I get to a point where I know so much about my environment and I'm so involved in what's going on that there isn't all that much further to learn, that's when I want to challenge myself and find the next environment, at least short term, and learn something new and then come back home, you know? But as of right now, I'm mostly just learning the environment that I'm in and really trying to maintain as much will to fight the desire for Chick-fil-A, because I love Chick-fil-A and I want to go buy Chick-fil-A. But I promised myself that I would buy groceries and cook with my friend, and so that saved me from spending money at Chick-fil-A. Because I'll probably cook 2, 3, 4, 5 meals instead of, so like when I want to treat myself, that's what I do. Like if I go to a fast food restaurant, I'm not taking a date. I don't take dates to fast food restaurants. I might take them to a regular restaurant. I might cook for them. But if I'm going for fast food, I don't want anybody to know about it. I don't tell any of my friends. I get a burger. I sit down.
Did you not get a burger yesterday?
And I just enjoy myself for a good half hour to an hour. And I eat that meal really slowly. Really slowly. And I don't tell anybody about it because everybody tells me about my diet and how I got to this and how I got to that. And so whenever I want to enjoy a nice chicken sandwich with waffle fries, well, it's my dirty little secret. And I love it. Fast food ninja. Yeah, I am actually a fast food ninja. Like in real life. I am not any other kind of ninja, but I am a fast food ninja. Like I really am. I'm very, believe it or not, people laugh at me. They're like, you sound so stupid when you talk. You don't make any sense. Like what? Like you're talking about fast food. You don't have to get so technical. I'm like, sorry, but like, that's just how my brain works. And so like, I literally know like everything there is to know about fast food apps, about reward programs.
Yeah, this is a flex.
Not necessarily not necessarily everything about like the birthday programs or the free stuff they give, but I'm pretty good with that kind of thing. I do pretty good. Guys, I'm starting to see the stuff you're putting on the street, sending signals my way. You're either like giving me some sort of code way of trying to communicate to me that you need my help.
No, that's not happening at all. What the fuck is he seeing on the streets?
Or you're just being a prick. So whoever's putting stuff out that you're referencing me to, you know.
This is like when Heather walks by 8 moms with strollers and she's like, this is curated. Who just like, how many moms are out walking around Chicago? They're doing this to me on purpose. It's like that? What is he talking about?
You best wise up about it. I'm actually really serious. Go ahead.
Better wise up, okay.
Go ahead. What's up? I ain't gonna fight with you. I was offering for you to go. What do you call it? Yeah, I was talking to the guy saying about to go and drive, and he put his window down ready for a fight. I was just telling him to go. I guess I sound angry, I don't know. But, anyway.
Oh,
yeah.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, that's like super illegal. You can't do that. So, all right. So we're going to have a conversation. Who's ready? Who's ready for social justice warrior mode? Because I'm in the mood, bro. I'm in the mood. All right. So I'm going to get all riled up before I go meet my friend and we get some groceries. Okay? So here's the deal. And don't see me as some liberal, don't see me as some Republican, don't see me as whatever the hell on any side of the things. I don't get too involved in that in the public. I really don't. But something that I do is when there's something that matters to me, I talk about it. What time am I meeting? It's a secret. I'll be there in like 10-15 minutes. But something that really grinds my gears.
That's one of his sayings. You should put that on the bingo card. Should start doing bingo cards again.
Are these businesses
Grinds my gears.
down? What street is this? Highland. This down Highland Avenue. Okay, I think it's an avenue. I don't freaking know. I'm so annoyed with these businesses down from Highland and Hollywood to Highland and La Brea, because that's the most I can speak for. If you have a camera on your business, on the outside of the building of your business.
Oh yeah, so this is like pretty much almost where we came in. I remember hearing this when I was setting stuff up. So this is his ring camera theory about businesses and how it's illegal for them to have them, I guess.
And it is not an atypical closed loop.
He has a date today, Phil. No job interviews, just a date.
Security camera, and you have a ring camera, that is a felony. You are not legally permitted to be recording people walking on the street on an open loop hackable system. You can't. It's not a matter of you shouldn't. It's a matter of you're going to remove them from your buildings before something is legally done about it. I'm not going to be the guy to do something about it, but I'm letting you know that now that I'm walking down this street.
I don't think that's the thing, guys. A camera's a camera. Why would it matter if it's on a business or a residence? As long as it's your property and you're allowed to be filming on there, I don't think it matters the kind of camera.
Something's going to be done about it, and I'm telling you before something is done about it. So if you have a ring camera on your business and you are actively recording people walking back and forth on the street with a camera system that notifies you when someone walks by, I understand.
Basically, I think James found a ring camera, and maybe, just maybe, this ring camera is accessible like publicly through one of those campsites, and he doesn't want to be seen. So he's angry and he's threatening them with a felony through his broadcast, as he'd call it, that no business owner's watching. So I don't think it's really going to get the point across, but that's besides the point.
What it means to clock traffic. I understand what it means. Having been involved with and raised by business owners that keep track of the amount of people that drive by, that walk by, that come in and out of the business. That makes sense to me. But you have to understand there's a difference between watching people while you're in your business with your own eyes and having a camera do it. You cannot, no matter what state you're in, legally have a open loop security camera system, such as the Ring system, monitoring your business. You can't.
This is titled Birthday Day 5. Why is he... We're just going to retitle the stream to... Ring camera? Crime? I don't know.
That's in any state in the nation. Now, if you have a personal... If you have like a residence in that building, let's say... And this is me going both sides, all right? Devil's advocate and angel's presence, right? So on the opposite end of it, if you're someone who has a Ring camera on your business, as long as you have a personal private residence on the property, and it's this as the same number, right? You got the number of the building. As long as you have a private residence at the location of that building number, then yes, you can have that camera system there. But if you have an office building, you have a business, and there is not a private residence at that location, you cannot legally, in any state in the nation, have an open loop security system, especially one that is running on Wi-Fi or some form of wireless, like a wireless system. Now, if it's a closed loop, if it is a closed loop camera system, it's different. But the Ring system is connected to the cloud. It's connected to a cloud. It is an open loop Wi-Fi system. 6-year-olds and 10-year-olds hack Ring services all the time.
Yeah, he found a business where there's like a Ring camera clearly, and he's paranoid that people are going to see him walking by, or we're going to see him tricking or something, Or maybe he's up to some other nefariousness that I'm not sure about. But it makes me want to start poking around the Ring cameras on Hollywood Boulevard, because he doesn't have a very wide radius of places he walks around. So, like, how hard could it be if it's really that publicly accessible? Or James is just being paranoid. But, like, I hope the paranoia comes from somewhere. Maybe that's me being evil. Maybe I shouldn't hope for such crazy things. But James, like, what don't you want us seeing? It's just this hunchback fucking hobble down the road.
And that's why it's a crime, because it is not. It's a safety hazard to the public. You're clocking every single person that's walking by, and you're doing it on a system that pretty much anybody can access. And so when you're doing that, you are committing a felony. I'm just letting you know. If I walk by your building and I'm on your camera and it's an open loop system, you owe me money.
Here we go. Restitution. You owe me money now.
For me, being on your camera. If it's a closed loop system, you don't, because you're doing it for security reasons. If it's on a Ring system, it's not only being provided
I don't think James is using open and closed loop properly, but I guess he means like open loop is publicly accessible, closed loop is non-publicly accessible.
Information in the images are not only being provided to you, they are also being provided to the Ring service, and they're also being provided to anyone and everyone that work with the marketing companies that work with Ring that do share that footage. So get them off your buildings, or at least get yourself a nice little private room in that building so you have an excuse as to why it's there. The Ring cameras are not meant to be.
And then let James Soroka live there. Why is he so pressed about this? This is his social justice rant before meeting his potential new beau.
Used the way they're being used out here, and it is highly illegal to be monitoring everybody's little move, every single move like that. I understand that you want to protect your business, but you have to do it without crossing those boundaries, because all you're doing is making it more dangerous for everyone. When you use those security systems that are publicly accessible and easily hackable, you're creating a danger for the public and for the people that are walking by. And so since your main goal is to protect your business, get a closed loop security system. And if you want to talk with your fellow business owners about who walked by that day, sorry to tell you, but you're going to have to do it a little bit more slowly by just texting them or calling them like a normal person. I understand that the Ring system has a connected network where you could, you could speak with one another and you can compare notes on who passed by that day. You can't do it for a business in the way that you're doing it. You can't. And when I say it's a crime, I don't just mean like, oh, it's a crime. I mean like, literally, it's a matter of national security, especially in the state of California. So if you have a Ring camera on your building and you don't have a residency at that location, you got to take that camera down or you're going to end up with a fine. I'm just letting you know. Times are changing. We got to upgrade and be ready. And if you're someone who found that nice little loophole with the Ring camera, trust me when I tell you I get it. I would try it myself 3, 4, 5 years ago. But COVID's over.
3, 4, 5 years ago.
And you got to take them cameras down before you get penalized. Now you know. Nobody likes to hear it, but I'm the guy that tells you before the guy that shows up with the bill. What time I mean? Oh, sorry. Across the country from you. I'm over here. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Thanks for the follows. I'm just walking and looking for this place I'm supposed to be going to. Let me go on my maps. I got to look real quick, see how close I am. Give me a minute.
All right, yeah. So we saw this for sure, because I remember being like, the maps. Or wait, I'm having deja vu. Did this just loop? No, we saw this. This is cutting into the other one, I think. Well, that's it. Do I want to start another stream? I mean, I should end this, and then I can upload. So I got the 6th rendered last night, and the 7th I actually had rendered before the 6th from the other computer, because I thought I would have had it done. So I can upload those two to the archive channel quick. The last time I did that, everything glitched out on OBS, so I don't want to do that while I'm streaming. So let me upload those. I will. What do we have? I have to do the 8th still, which was yesterday. How much did you do yesterday? Like, we streamed for like 5 hours, so probably at least 5 hours. I should. Can I render that? No, I'm not gonna render that on the other computer. Might not have the 8th out today. Maybe at the end of the day, depending on how things go. But then, like, I'll be back for the Daisy stuff. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be back for the Daisy stuff whenever James stuff uploads to the archive channel. And oh, the other stream finally rendered. I still have this fucking copyright shit on the stream from the 7th that will not edit out for some reason. I guess it's just gonna be like that forever. So we get to hear Hot in here in that video forever. But that's okay. I can put this one back to public now. So if you missed the stream yesterday, it was like an hour and a half. I don't even know if anything interesting happened. But that's back up now. And I wanted to do like a recap of everything James did this week, but we're already like halfway through the next week. I don't know if he's gonna like give me the chance to, and that's a lot of shit I have to like go through as well. So I might not even do, I might not do that, which is unfortunate, but I'm gonna do some other things. Anyways, I will be back in, I'm trying to figure out a time. 4? Should we do 4? I'll be back at 4. Alright. Alright, good meeting, guys. Break, and I'll be back in like 45 minutes. Bye.